Really? I guess I have to go... Wait, is that going? I think it has to be iced anyway.
No retreat! Not one step!
Exactly what I hoped for.
Wow, they pretty much bled me of everything, but... And still?
What's that? Never seen a lad wield a blade before.
Oh. Yes! Yes!
Crap move.
Oh, I'm gonna give you the thanks, man.
I'll take that.
Yes! Oh, damn. Magic moments! Cold open. Oh my god. So the next unit becomes locked.
The time for blathering is past!
Yeah, this is why I left it. Watch.
Mistakes stars
Yes!
reflected in a pond for the night.
Oh! Yes! I told you! That's right! Ugh! You shouldn't have messed with the army. They've doomed her. Unbelievable. Redea. He's serious.
Beautiful is of fear, but of dangers full.
Oh. Alright. We could even just go that. Now goes leader. Doesn't leader?
I will not bend my neck for
Why?
you, shepherd.
What's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your help in achieving that goal. For today, I've come around to a warriors list, in particular because we have a number of units in this list which are veiled, and the heavy amount of control in this deck should help against a lot of the engine-based decks we're seeing, with Knights and Harmony in particular. So the leader ability is Blaze of Glory. This allows us to move a Skellige unit from our deck to our graveyard, then damage an enemy unit by its power. There's a specific way that we use this leader ability. Basically, it's reserved to be utilized in combination with Iced, and the unit that we're going to be drawing out from our deck and doing damage with is Yuta, and by doing so in combination with Iced, we get to draw Yuta to the board, having a 12-point unit at that time on our side of the field. It leads for a pretty big point swing at that time. Leader and Iced is typically a combination reserved to be committed over a long round 3, which is how we like to play this deck out at best. Stratagem that we're utilizing is Mask. Draw a card, then discard a card. Spawn 2 crows in your melee row. We're running Mask because we're running the discard package in this deck. For the targets for Mask to discard, it's going to be either some lower costed bronze cards, but optimally it should be either Morkvarg or the skirmisher units that you see here. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. We have one Whale Harpooner in this list. Movement can come in handy sometimes, and it gives our deck versatility in what it can do. Maybe you come up against a Keltalis deck. They play Keltalis melee row. It gives you a way to deal with Keltalis without utilizing some of your control, perhaps. So that's kind of an example of how you can use this card. Deploy is move an enemy unit to the other row, damage it by the number of units on that row. It can also be used for the amount of damage that it can accumulate to, according to how it's worded in the text there too. But typically with this card, I wouldn't really search for it when playing a match, unless I'm emphasizing it to save it for an important row locked unit of the opponent's. If that's not the case, I usually just pass it away in the match and don't look for it. Then we have 2 Heime Skulls, part of our discard package. We're really utilizing the discard package to help get round control round 1, because what we really want to ensure is a long round 3 with this deck. It's just a way to give us tempo. So with these cards, we play them ranged row. We get to draw a card, then discard a card. Your discard targets are the same as I explained for the use of our stratagem as well. So that's what we're looking to do with Skuld. You're going to obviously play these cards out when you have good discard targets. You wouldn't want to play them otherwise. So commit this entire discard package round 1. Invader. Veiled unit could be good against Syndicate poison lists at this time. What we want to do with Invader is I suggest we play one out round 1. Get that in graveyard so Hjalmar has a good target to utilize to do damage with. And then, like I said, if you're versing a poison deck, perhaps over a long round 3, you could carry the other copy with you and utilize it as a proactive player early on in the match. Double Spear Maiden. I really like the Spear Maidens because they give us a way to generate Bloodthirst against the opponent. Not only that, they can contribute to overall damage. You could float some damage on the board with the Raider units and then play Spear Maiden in, perhaps destroy some cards. Also really good with Blood Eagle. You can do damage with Blood Eagle and then play into a Spear Maiden. Those are kind of the ways we want to play the Spear Maiden out. Feel free to commit these cards really whenever you like during a match. Bear in mind the Bloodthirst synergies that we have in this deck and working towards attaining Bloodthirst 3 in particular. Gutting Slash, Bloodthirst 2, we get to damage a unit by 6, so try to work towards that. If not, we get 4 points of damage to destroy a unit of our choice potentially. Really nice cards to have. Use them as you need to during a match, of course. Double Raiders. So this card has the Veteran tag. At the start of the second and third round, increase the base power of this unit by 1. Deploy Bloodthirst 3. We get to gain Zeal for the order ability, utilizing it instantaneously. The order is that you get to damage a unit by 2. Definitely play one Raider round 1 because we want to give the Cripple a good target to replay a unit from our graveyard. So this is the unit we want to replay. And then the other copy, you're just playing it into the long round 3. We're running 2 Skirmishers as discard targets for our discard package. Basically what happens with this card is that always look to find it really round 1 or round 2 latest. When this unit's discarded, summon it from your graveyard to your melee row. So obviously the way we commit the discard will be through Stratagem, Coral, Burner, and the Heime Skulls. So try to commit the discard package around 1. So I've added Delirium in here as a bit of a tech card. What this card does is split 6 damage randomly between all units on an enemy row. I've added this card in here as a way to deal with immunity units. In particular, Syndicate poison lists play the 5-powered unit, which is an immunity unit, and it gives poison and boosts. So if the opponent floats that on a row alone, you can use Delirium to kill it off. Also with Sir Scratch-a-Lot, sometimes the opponent floats that on a row alone, holding it for immunity, and Saskia at this time. That's why I've got Delirium in here. You can definitely switch this out for something else if you like. It will play best when the opponent plays a good unit alone on a row. That's what I'd say. So try to time the use of this effectively during a match. Morkvarg's a discard card. When this unit enters your graveyard during the round, summon it to your melee row, giving it Doomed. Once again, we have our ways to discard cards. This is one of the targets for us. use Stratagem, Burner, Coral, Haymaker, Scald. Try to do this as early as possible during a match. With Yuta, we're always keeping Yuta in our deck at all times. We're not looking to play her for deploy, so don't worry about that. What we're going to do with Yuta is save Leader to move Yuta to the graveyard. Move a Skellige unit from your deck to your graveyard, then damage an enemy by its power. So we get 12 points of damage utilizing Leader in combination with Yuta. We want to do this over the course of a long round 3. Save it then. And you don't commit Leader until Iced is on the board. So Iced is a veteran unit. Bloodthirst 3, draw a card, discard a card. Whenever discard Skellige unit during your turn, summon it from your graveyard to this row. Double counter. So the idea is that you play Iced on the board. You use your Leader. By using Leader, we're going to select Yuta. We do 12 points of damage. Yuta comes out onto our side of the field. That's one counter utilized. If we're running discard package in the round with Iced, we can utilize the other counter too if we didn't fully utilize our discard package round 1 or 2. Devotion also works whenever a Skellige unit enters your graveyard during your turn. So like I said, we're going to save Iced in combination with Leader to destroy perhaps an important engine or order ability unit of the opponents over round 3. Scoia'tael, very good control card. Devotion Veteran, damage an enemy unit by Scoia'tael's base power. So this unit will definitely play best round 3, which is like the majority of our deck really. So that's why we want to take our list into a long round 3 situation. Just some good reactive ways to respond to the opponent's plays. Got Burn Up as a part of the discard package. Draw up to 2 cards, then discard the same number of cards. That's the deploy. What we want to do really with Burner and the rest of our discard package is make sure Coral is down on the board first, at best. So before we go ahead and start using Stratagem, the Haymaker, Scalds, Burner, all that stuff, play Coral first, then from there use Stratagem, because the way Coral works is Zil order ability, draw a card, discard a card. Whenever you discard a card, damage a random enemy unit by 2. So for each card we're discarding, Coral gives us great value. So because she's a discarding engine, providing damage, play Coral early on round 1 when your opponent has a unit on this side of the field, and then after you've played her, you're going to play Burner Brand, Haymaker, Scalds, click the order on Stratagem, okay? That's the way we want to do it. As with Burner, and same for Coral, the discard targets Morkvarg, some lower costed bronze cards, and the skirmisher units. We want to prioritize utilizing our discard package round 1 or round 2 latest, and this is how we're going to win round 1 to get round control, to take the match into a long round 3. Hjalmar is a great reactive card, melee row locked. Banish a unit in your graveyard, damage an enemy unit by its power. Optimally, you're going to target the Veiled card that we have here, the Invader. So this should be at 8 power by round 3, and that gives Hjalmar a very good target to do some damage with. If not, you can utilize Burner, Coral, something like that. And as a final say at the end of the match, we've got Morkvarg to deal with units which are boosted. So consider this like our version of a Heat Wave, I guess, to deal with a tall unit because we're Devotion. Deploy, damage an enemy unit by 1. Repeat until target is damaged. So best way to utilize Morkvarg. Last move, end of the match. Target the highest boosted unit of the opponents. King Bran, really great in this deck. Veteran unit. Boost self by X amount of value. Increase the value by 1 whenever excess damage is dealt to enemy units. At the start of the game, trigger the veteran ability of your units. We have King Brandon here as a way to make our veteran units play at a higher value. So immediately at the beginning of the match, they're already playing better with a higher base power. And by the end of the match, it makes our veteran units much stronger, more effective. With King Bran, sometimes you may not necessarily search for him. We have him in this deck to provide that veteran value, but if you do a lot of excess damage, he can still play okay at the end of the match for a bit of a point slam card. So it's a round 3 card probably. Iced covered. Harold, We are Devotion. So we're going to be playing Harold round 3 in this version, Harold the Cripple. Good thing is it's veiled. Good way to counter poison decks as well. Play a Bronze Warrior from your graveyard, giving it Doomed. So the target will be the Raider, being this card here. It's got an order ability. Basically what we want to do, opening up into round 3, is therefore play out Harold the Cripple as first move, because Harold the Cripple is an engine. Whenever you play a warrior, damage a random enemy unit by 1. And because we want to draw out the order ability unit, the Raider as well. So open up into a long round 3 with Harold. Hopefully Harold can generate Bloodthirst 3, and then Ice could play even better for us. That's the list. Now let me explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. What we want to do with this deck is really just go for a long round 3, because we have so much control and it's super reactive, and the majority of our tempo will come only through a certain way, which is our discard thinning package. And what we want to do round 1 is utilize that package to get round control. So you can do a proactive play such as playing the Raider followed by Coral, utilizing Stratagem, getting that discard damage going, playing out Burn a Brand, discard Skirmishes, discard Morkvarg, play Haymade Skulls. You can commit 1 Invader to set up Hjalmar for later. You can commit some other bronze cards that we have here. That should be enough to get you round control, okay? If we get our full discard package like that. Like I said, what I suggest is really just go for a long round 3. Into a long round 3, what we want to do is open up with Harold the Cripple, resurrecting on-crate Raider, playing our other Raider out, and from there we have all of our reactive plays to consider. You've got Scoia'tael to destroy units, you've got Hjalmar, you can play King Bran out, utilize Blood Eagle if you like, Delirium. Try to utilize your pings of damage effectively to destroy the opponent's unit, get more Bloodthirst value with Gutting Slash. At some point, try to target maybe a strong engine of the opponent's. Utilize Iced to, in combination with the leader, do 12 points of damage. Summon Yutta to our side of the board. End of match, you got Morkvarg, Heart of Terror to target the highest boosted unit of the opponents. Hope you enjoy the following matches. Thank you for your time and support. Okay. We can float that.
Very corpses.
You're stuck in rank 1. What deck you playing at the moment? Sup, Xeros? My dear, dear friend.
We dare not set sail without her blessing.
We could kind of just kill it off with this too. Do that. Playing warriors today. Another one.
Hear my prayer. Fill me with strength.
That is incredible stuff.
I can do a great deal.
Oh, yes. That's beautiful to see, man.
Just one more, sir.
Wow. Nice.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in spring.
This is good tempo for us. So we got in deck, we got 1 Skirmisher, we got Burner there still.
Don't you pester me.
Okay. It's good. That's what we wanted, pretty much. Hello, Queeners, how are you? Just looking for a long round with our deck. clue card. Wow, it's pretty straightforward. There's no secrets here, man. This is a good old-fashioned warriors list. It's just a super reactive deck, you know, a lot of control. Incredible amount of control. Maybe click around for iced. Yes!
Queen of Skellige.
Yeah, good. 1, 2.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Got a raider in there, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pretty much Zeros. Well, it'd be Morkvarg or Iced.
Oh, how wonderful.
Something like that. And what more would we need for later? I'm sure we pretty much draw into everything here. Maybe just pass.
A beautiful pair of legs, please.
We got so much control with this deck. Pretty much always just looking for a long round. Yo, what's up, 666? Nice to see you again. So, we just gotta look to keep Yuta in deck. That's the biggest thing. It's great cards, dude. Ooh. Yeah, probably. Probably that's it. Uh-huh. Covenant of Steel?
Don't see a gap in their armor. Make one.
Best way to answer that. Probably opening up like this.
Adam, you lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're
Burn
dead.
the homes, build the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
Could get Hjalmar. We get rid of the card in graveyard and... Alright.
Hjalmar on crate coming for ya!
They could resurrect that. It's gonna be it. I gotta play kind of to what I'm seeing though. So looks clean there if I play this, doesn't it?
I will not bend my neck for that. Shut up!
Looks like a pretty clean kill. Yeah, thanks very much for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, resurrect. Well, we're gonna go ice there now. Doomed.
My beauteous commands.
Clean. Wow, man.
Very corpses. Nay, feed our foes
Lippy?
to the
Really?
cards while they still live.
Remember that interesting Shoop deck I versed the other day? There it is.
The mysteries of
Oh,
this
it's that deck again, man.
boundless they are.
Oh, man. It's that crazy Troll Porter. Yeah, it is. It's that crazy one.
I suppose, and the end.
I don't need a greed, huh?
Not the likes of overseas plundering in springtime.
Brings 4 provision warrior from the graveyard. What provision cost is that card? Is that 4 as well? It's nice having these though. Yeah. These feel nice though. I like them.
Shoop, paint these smear Gwent these cards.
Probably not going to give that back to them. Wait, what do we got? 1... Is it just 1 in there? Yeah, it is.
You stand before the Queen of Skellige.
We need to play a toxic deck. That's a subjective thing, James. Everyone has a different idea of what's considered toxic and enjoyable, huh? Maybe it's gonna backfire on you, man. Maybe they're gonna play something wholesome. What?
Just one morsel.
We need Bloodthirst 2 for 6 points of damage. So they're drawing into 3 cards. And it's going to be Compass. Yeah, I'd prefer they waste because anyway, I think we're in a bad spot now. I'd prefer they try to blow some stuff. We can get this in graveyard for Hjalmar coming up next. But I think we just pass on 5. Sea Hill is live. Hello, my favorite wholesome Gwent streamer. Thank you, Roro. Really appreciate the kind words, friend. Too kind. Yeah, we're gonna pass on even. Brewer leader's a bit toxic. We have such a good laugh with the Brewer leader. Eh? I think our current leader now, he can say some pretty wild stuff. He says a lot of crazy stuff too. What's the most toxic leaders in the game? Magic Compass. Play scenario. Bruh. Say what? We are getting you out.
Treason, turncoats, rats.
Detlaff's pretty nasty. Yeah?
My crumpled ground steps lazier than you.
This still keeps me ahead.
Worry not. We'll tend to
Failed.
survive
Can't gain
it too.
status. Well played. Wow, Zeros, you're turning a new leaf.
Well played for a land rat.
Wait a second. Wait, you knew he was gonna say it like that, so it comes off as toxic still. It's a part of your plan, man. Let me see. Just checking. Morkvarg the Six, hey. Wow. What in the world? I really... Hold on a second. Just get rid of the fire, huh? We'll go over damage to make Brand better. No, compass. Bruised up, compass. Could be going for resilience here, you never know. Boosting.
You beat these me of Gwenty cards.
Probably is.
I give you something to fear. Burn the home, fell the tree, anything shiny, plunder!
Hello, my friend. KG Hearts and Wine, how are you? Doing very well, thank you. How about yourself?
Madly make, sloop rock drop you!
Man. Probably a... This one?
Me or me.
Still gonna play into it? Really? I guess I have to go... Wait, is that going? I think it has to be iced anyway.
No retreat. Not one step.
Exactly what I hoped for.
Wow, they pretty much bled me of everything, but... And still?
What's that? Never seen a lass wield a blade before.
Oh. Yes! Yes!
Crap move.
Oh, I'm gonna give you the thanks, man.
I'll take that.
Yes! Oh, damn. Magic moments! Cold open. Ah, so good. Let's go, Delirium. No?
Kill the sons, steal the lasses!
Magic moments. Wow, it kind of worked in our favor, hey. They forget about the ability of ice sometimes. I was worried, honestly, when I saw they went for the Cataclysm. I was like, crap. But then, yeah, it works. Works with our style.
Beautiful is Ophir.
Let's go, baby.
Dangers full.
You probably shouldn't float that. So...
Don't you pester me.
more magic.
Get in the way of me.
The magic pulled through in the end. Maybe they're going to use stratagem on something. We can go Morkvarg there.
Back, Geralt of Rivia.
Can't go for a gold.
The time for blathering is past.
Lots of magic. Probably. Yeah, I think they do. Oh. Yo. Lucky I didn't play, I was almost considering playing Morkvarg on the boat for a second there. But, you know, better I held off. Crap, man.
We'll turn to see red.
Yeah. That's a strong deck. That deck ain't no joke. It looks memey. But... man. Can we get a skirmisher unit? Well, we can just maybe like this.
Don't you pester me.
Oh, I'm feeling lucky.
One best never make a ruler wait.
Whoa, 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 opponent! I'm here to relax today. Do not force me to play on your command.
Vigilance is...
Taunt opponent. Yes, my friends.
Filth like you should be keelhauled and plank walked.
We need an immediate answer to that. I think it's going to come like this. So that's in there now, right?
One best never make a ruler wait.
And what was the other taunt? 666? You want one too? Wow, they're full going at me here. Why are you picking on me? Why are they picking on me? Wow.
You shall hear out what I have to say.
Bad move. No worries, got you.
Supposed to scare me? That?
Oh, it's on, man. It's one of those matches. It's one of those matches where the army gets involved. We're versing Mill. I gotta be kind of careful how I'm thinning.
Full service.
I'm just gonna start hitting all the toxic taunts for each one I'm seeing here.
Falling is a necessary step toward picking yourself up.
Filth like you should be keelhauled and plank walked.
Card, just get a card.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Nothing like some overseas
More
hunger
taunts?
in springtime.
Move, or I'll gut you.
That discard package helped a bit there. I shouldn't thin anymore though. Not burner. Nope. Mill's hard for me because of this. With thinning a lot with my deck. I always have trouble when it comes into these matches. Iced is gone. We have to win round 1.
We follow Letho's lead.
Yeah. I guess so. Maybe.
Behold the good ass's wrath! Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Do we ever hit the pass against this deck? Like at some point here. What happens if I do that?
They'll not get away with this.
You think so? Because I'm wasting very good things now too, is the problem. Maybe they're just playing like that. You know what I mean? They're just playing to make me waste and waste and waste. Yeah, because they're packing ring. That's what I'm thinking too. Yo, we smart, we smart. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Guys, the KG army unites on this day. Okay, another taunt for you guys because you're so hyped.
Look alive! It's raiding time!
Another free channel point redemption. I'm gifting free taunt points this match for our generous opponent. Another one? We should leave this in deck to counter Golem and Tibor.
Filth like you should be keel-hauled and plank-walked. Into the fray, or I'll pay you myself, you cunts!
This stream is lit. Yo, this match is popping off, man. Oh. You think so? I don't know. What if they do Tibor and all that?
From the sky it will descend, death and destruction.
Oh my god. So the next unit becomes locked.
The time for blathering is past!
Yeah, this is why I left it. Watch.
Mistake stars
Yes!
reflected in a pond for the night.
Oh! Yes! I told you! That's right! You shouldn't have messed with the army. That's right. You want more taunts? They shouldn't have messed with us.
Filth like you should be keel-hauled and plank-walked.
Hey man, this is out of my control. The army wants it. I'm doing it. I mean, you taunted us, man. You shouldn't have taunted. Oh, that's gonna be 6.
I suppose, in the end.
We were just out here chilling, man. I don't know why they want to get like this, dude. For real, I was just out here chilling playing Gwent. Another taunt.
Enough! Let us finish. Supposed to scare me? That?
Might deal more for you.
Style and storm!
We'll leave the 7 in there. Yep.
Women, children, elders, we spare none.
Saskia Harmony, is it? What kind of deck is this, really? We could play this out now.
We shall do it my way.
Okay.
Nothing like some overseas plundering and spraying.
Can't find the will to play Gwent. Really? Which ones get to you in particular?
Let us sing the song of steel.
Don't let it discourage you, man. Slash it? Why not? Can't really push for a long round like this. What is this deck? Milva?
Don't you fret about me. I take care of myself.
I think it's gonna be pretty risky for us if I play into this. Maybe I could just take the pass now. Probably losing on even otherwise. You're going down? Mate, I got you. Yeah, I did pimp. Doing pretty good, Chaos. How about yourself, my friend? I'm very excited today. I'm going to be on Twig later tonight. It's an extremely exciting day for me. Going to be talking to the legend Berza on his Twitch stream. 4 p.m. CEST. Can we find Mokfag, Coral? Gotta get some discard stuff going, man. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. This is a bit unfortunate for us. So if I play my discard package, they're getting twice the damage out.
Very corpses. Yeah, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
Unitless is tough. We're running into these unitless lists. Discard warrior deck. We're running the discard package, yeah. Pretty much. The scenario decks I can deal with, but that stuff. Mate, if you're gonna go unitless on me, I'm gonna return the favor. There you go. Waste your control, go. My goodness. Oh, man. This is problem. Do I really just play into it? Like... I don't know. It's just... Oh, that's bad too. It's just a bit difficult.
Just one more.
Gotta do something. A lot of ST for you as well. I'm kind of seeing a variety of decks at the moment. Coming up in all kinds of stuff. Which is pretty good. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the army. Pretty good. Yourself? 42. What's good? What's poppin'? Doing okay? Nice. Traps, and now unitless immunity. Pretty much a strong counter to our warrior list.
I'll get it done.
Oh, man. Honestly. Why not, eh?
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
Oh, man, this was hard. He comes back? If he's purified, you mean? Goodness, dude. Well, this is giving me something a bit more reactive.
Down on your knees and beg for mercy. Burn the home, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
Passing. Really?
Who wants to taste Skellige steel?
Okay. We actually made it out of that. Ice is still a really big swing. Let's get iced. Come on. We're gonna get iced now. Do I keep that? I don't know. Yes! Ugh! No, we got a dead blood eagle. How can I work that then? Blood eagle's dead. Play a warrior. That's the only warrior? We use iced into coral? Maybe something like that.
Resist the Jarl's will, and that's
iced coral.
I trust no one. Never have.
We kind of want a target to hit. Opponent has final say anyway.
We'll turn to see red! Red!
At least it's got armor for protection. Technician.
Have you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
Scoia'tael looks pretty clean. Could go iced as well. Who's this?
I will not bend my neck for that cripple.
Probably Gord, yes, because a lot of specials full. You know what I mean? A lot of special cards played, you'd expect Gord last. For sure.
Don't you fret about me. Can take care of myself.
Okay. This plays for 6 full points because it's not damaging. So, could do that.
Behold the good ass's wrath!
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Okay. This is a very big swing with ice still. We need a unit to damage though. Ah, man. Yeah. Nah.
No retreat! Not one step!
Then Freya choose the victor.
Cut the thread, or I'll cut your door!
Crap!